Hey, welcome to the Friday edition of Coffee with Wes. Today is Friday, June the 20th, 2025. It's the first day of summer. Well, actually not yet. It starts at 9:42 p.m. tonight. And today is the longest day of the year. And all kinds of things are happening on this Friday, June the 20th. And I just want you to know that as we experience the longest day of the year today, after today, sorry to say, but the days are getting shorter after all this. And summer isn't even here yet. Although this week, and I think this weekend is supposed to be very, very warm. And next week is going to be warm as well. And if you would, hey, listen, I've got this request of you, if you would, at our church, First Baptist Church of Cutler. We are having our vacation Bible school, and it begins on Sunday evening from 6 to 8:30 p.m. We're going to go Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 6 to 8:30 p.m. Each night. And so if you would, I would appreciate your prayers each and every day. Pray for the children that come, pray for the leaders as they lead, and just pray that we all have a good time. I mean, that's part of it. We want to have a good time, but we also want to share Jesus and share Jesus with the children, with their families, with the community as well. So make it a 2-part or a 3-part, or let's see, a 4-part prayer as you pray this week. I would certainly appreciate that. And I know that you will. So my name is Wes. This is Coffee with Wes. I serve as the pastor of the First Baptist Church of Cutler, and Cutler, Illinois is the hub of Southern Illinois. So if you can find your way to Cutler, you are in the center of all that is happening. And we have worship this Sunday morning at 10:30. Our Sunday school Bible study begins at 9:45. You're invited to that. You're invited to worship with us at 10:30, and we'd be privileged if you would come and worship with us this week. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. The big idea for today, because we're going to wind up this study that we have on David and Goliath today, but the big idea of today's study or discussion, our coffee time, is that faith wins not to boast in itself, but to glorify God. So, when we talk about living by faith and acting in faith and, doing all those things in faith, the bottom line is it's not so that we can boast and say, man, look at what happened. Look at the success. But the reason why we act in faith, the result is to glorify the Lord. Look at what the Lord has done. So I'm going to read with you 1 Samuel 17, and we're going to read verses 46 and 47 as we kind of wind this up. So David, again, is confronted Goliath. They're talking smack back and forth, and David is saying this to Goliath. He says, "Today the Lord will conquer you, and I will kill you and cut off your head." I mean, what a statement that is. "And then I will give the dead bodies of your men to the birds and wild animals, and the whole world will know that there is a God in Israel. And everyone assembled here will know that the Lord rescues his people, but not with the sword and spear. This is the Lord's battle, and he will give you to us." So here David is declaring that the battle that he's going to do against the Philistine Goliath belongs to the Lord, and that all the earth will know God's greatness as a result of this battle. And his victory wasn't about proving his worth and what a great soldier he was or how smart he was, but it was all about pointing others to the power of God. And David made it clear. He said, this is not my battle. This battle belongs to the Lord. And his goal wasn't fame. His goal was that all the earth would know the name of the Lord. It's the Lord's battle. The battles we're facing today, they're the Lord's battle. And we need to let the Lord take care of them. So success can be a temptation to boast. Here's an application, right? We're successful and We acted in faith. We took the step. It was hard. It was difficult, but look at the result. But the heart of faith always gives credit to the Lord. And so whether, your victory, whatever it might be, whether it's over a personal struggle or maybe it's a difficult task that you've undertaken, or maybe it's a hard relationship that you have been able to reconcile or reestablish, but let your story, let the actions point others to God. When God gives you a victory, where does the credit go? When you have been victorious over something, what do you say about it? Look for opportunities to point others to God through your story or through your testimony. Maybe that's a better word. Here's today's thought. When God gives you the win, give God the glory. Every battle won is a chance to make God's name known. Man, what are the victories you're facing today? Let people know that it is God who is the one who goes before you. Okay, so that's the end of what we're going to be looking at. But you know what happens, right? And the song. I can't remember the song, but I know there's a song with David and his sling. And David takes the sling, and he takes, what is it, 3 stones, a few stones, but it's the first stone. He winds it up and he lets it go, and he hits old Goliath right in the middle of the forehead. Down he goes. All that armor, all that spear, that sword, that javelin did him no good, because the Lord was with David, and the Lord is with you today. Remember that. You do not travel the day without the Lord. The Lord is with you, goes before you to take care of you. In your daily encounters, find opportunity to point others to the Lord. All right, folks, that's it for our Friday. Hey, listen, remember Sunday services at First Baptist Church of Cutler. Remember, if you will, our Vacation Bible School that begins Sunday night and through Thursday, and I will certainly appreciate and covet all of your prayers. All right, folks, bye for now. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the first day of summer.